Welcome to Dalton Football Show with head coach Kit Carpenter. Tonight we're going to look back on Dalton's region opener with the Hiram Hornets, and we'll talk about this first region road game against the Woodland Wildcats. Stick around for more Dalton football.
Fort of Dalton would like to recognize our past and present Dalton Public Schools teachers. Fort of Dalton, your hometown Ford dealership. Go Catamounts!
Welcome to Carpets and Furniture of Dalton. Our 250,000 square foot showroom is filled with every kind of indoor and outdoor furniture imaginable, ready to take home today, along with a huge selection of custom cabinets, appliances, lighting, and accessories. Need flooring? We have that too. Shop our massive selection of in-stock carpet, hardwood, LVT, ceramic tile, and area rugs. Take advantage of our free design consultation to make your home look its best. Visit us today at Carpets and Furniture of Dalton.
Your destination for home.
Football season's here, and the Oakwood Cafe is ready to serve you pancakes as big as your head. Come on down on Saturday morning after the big game and eat a plate full of hash browns till your belly starts aching. And don't forget to check out what we've got going on at Walnut Hill Farm. Woo!
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
Welcome back to Dalton Football, now joined by head coach Kit Carpenter. Coach, welcome to the show.
Well, good to be here.
Coach, what a game Friday night. But I would like to address first the cleaning up of the personal foul penalties. And so I just thought, hey, we got that covered and addressed.
It did. You know, we were very, very disappointed in the week before. As kids certainly did a much better job of controlling their emotion, focusing it in the right place, and not costing ourselves, pre and post snap penalties. You know, there were still some penalties, obviously, but this is a game of action, and and it's, while you coach around it, coach it, you can't overcome all of them, but we can control the ones that we can control, and that's what we did. And so I'm very satisfied at that point that we cleaned that part of it up.
Coach, I was very impressed with Dalton's offensive line in the run game Friday night, especially the size difference between the two teams, but Dalton's offensive line, the rushing game was really well.
Yeah, I think Adriel had 190 yards, and so I was really, really pleased. You know, they did some things in the secondary that they didn't do early, which allowed us to be able to run the ball more, and certainly with our offensive line, who's done a great job for multiple years, but especially this season have done a great job of opening holes and blocking people and allowing us to be able to move the football.
And of course, the key stat, 2 key turnovers, and they don't make a mistake turning the ball over.
No, they didn't. They didn't turn it over. Normally they had thrown the ball down the field, and they didn't throw the ball down the field. And so I was very, very pleased with the play of our secondary and Coach Floyd. They ran the ball. They never dropped the ball out, and when they did, they got on it.
The pace of play that they were running their no-huddle offense impacted us, the ability to be able to sub players in and out.
Yeah, it did. It did some. We're able to get some kids on. It just depends on really what you're trying to do. As far as a wholesale sub, makes it a little bit more difficult. but everybody's kind of a pace of play, and so that's something that we're used to. And they did a good job with their offense, and their coach did a great job with their week off and in preparing for us.
And Coach, just a lot of snaps played again and held up well for more than half the game. But I just, you have to get concerned that it's keeping guys out there and playing this many plays.
It is. We had some kids play well over 150 plays, and that's a lot. It is a lot. But they can do it, and so that's what they've trained for. We've got them trained to do it, and so we'll continue to work at it. And we're continuing to develop some depth, and we're just about at the point where we'll be able to get some relief in there.
That's nearly 2 games for you and I back in the day.
Absolutely, we played about 65, 70 snaps. And so look, I don't even think
they're playing 2 games on Friday night.
They are, but they've done it all year, and so it's not like it's the first game of the season. So their bodies are conditioned.
What about the health of the team coming out of the game?
Again, we just finished our 6th game. We've got some bumps and bruises, a couple of ankles, but outside of that, nothing serious.
All right, thank you, Coach. Stick around for more Dalton football.
Hey Dad, the other day a customer told me that they thought we only do transmission repairs here.
No son, we are a complete automotive repair facility.
Yeah, I know, we can take care of brakes, tune-ups, AC, any other general repairs your car may need.
With locations in Cartersville and Dalton, come see us.
Every day brings new challenges. GigLink is helping our community keep pace in this brave new world. New ways to efficiently communicate, new and innovative ways of approaching manufacturing, new ways to explore our dreams and goals. GigLink's lightning-fast service provides downloads and uploads up to 10 times faster than traditional internet speeds, perfect for today's data-intensive environment, giving us all a chance to succeed. Connect with GigLink today.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
And we are fired up for our area teams. And Cherokee Pizza is the best place to start or finish the game. Come here for the pizza, the beverages, or the arcade, baby. Good luck, teams, and go Dogs. Woo!
Every community has its challenges. Ours is no different.
But while some see challenges, we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride and strengths of Whitfield and Murray County.
The United Way fights for the education, basic needs, and health of everyone in our community.
We are the hand raisers, the game changers, and the problem solvers.
And when we're united,
we can create a community where everyone is a part of something bigger than themselves.
Have you been told it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks to repair your transmission?
Hogwash, not here at Transformers Transmission.
We've got most of your domestic transmissions in stock and ready to go.
All back with a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Come see us.
Welcome back to the Catamount Football Show. Now joined by Coach Martinez, Director of Football Operations for Dalton High School.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Give us a little bit. You've been at Dalton now for how many years?
Yeah, since 01. I came here. Coach McClure called me. I was on my way to Canada. Phone rang over there before cell phones, and he called me, come take a look at Dalton, and been here ever since. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's great. So give me an idea now, Director of Operations Football, what's that look like?
So when Kit came in, Kit and I came in together, and it was like, so I handle most of the ordering when it comes to equipment for our kids and the uniforms and stuff like that. We did calculations this year, of course, with inflation, everything's gone up. For every starter that's out there, they're wearing probably $1,000 worth of equipment.
Oh, wow.
Footballs are $130 a piece. People don't realize that, how much it takes to run our program. And so you look at the field, and there's well over, $500,000 it seems like out there. So.
Oh yeah, not even talking about the equipment now that they're using technology-wise
sure,
during
absolutely.
the game. So Friday nights, what are you doing on Friday nights?
So Friday nights, I help with the getting all the teams organized as far as us coming out. I handle most of the skill guys and returners as well as receivers, and so then I'm one of the signal guys that we do, and I help Coach Long with the secondary as well. And we work real well together. We've been together for a while as well, and so we kind of know what we're thinking and kind of know what to expect. And then we review every play out to the sideline, when the defense is out there, we review secondary stuff, and I get to talk to my group, and the line gets to talk to their group.
So, have done it so long, and I don't mean that negatively, but how much has just football in general for high school football changed? I mean,
it's since 01. You know, I've seen many trends with football helmets, number one. And now there's, I think someone's come out. I think Rideau has the air conditioner in their helmet. I want one of those. But not only that, though, but as far as shoulder pads are concerned, they're smaller. Even when I played in the early 90s, shoulder pads were made for hitting, not so much anymore. And they have safety built-in features, and we're proud to say that we have about 12 of these shoulder pads that are called rip cords. Somewhat like injury, like you saw Assad last year, it's sustained an injury, a neck injury. Instead of cutting the jersey and cutting the pads, there's a special cord in there that all they have to do is cut that. It saves the pad, saves us money. So that pad isn't ruined. So we're very fortunate here at Dalton to have some of the newest technology out there when it comes to equipment.
Very good. And Coach, give us an idea of your family. I know you have a son that's on the 8th grade team.
Right, Jack, number 15 on the 8th grade team. I have a senior this year that runs hurdles for us. I'm also the track coach. He runs hurdles for us. And then I've been married 21 years to my wife, Jennifer, and she allows me to do this. And she's strictly a coach's wife. We had both our kids. One was on an off week and one was in the spring. So she kind of knew what was going on there and understood the commitment it took to be a coach's wife for sure.
Well, that's great. We appreciate her dedication and your dedication to the program. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you so much. Go Big Red.
Stick around for more Catamount football.
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Built Well Bank.
And we are fired up for our area teams. And Cherokee Pizza is the best place to start or finish the game. Come here for the pizza, the beverages, or the arcade, baby. Good luck, teams, and go Dogs. Woo!
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way. And that is the measure of a man.
Taylor Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Built Well Bank.
Welcome back to the Catamount Football Show. Now joined by Jeff's son Locke, tight end, defensive end for Dalton. Do you prefer one over the other? How'd you start there?
No, not really. I just like whatever gets me on the field, and I like playing both ways a lot because it makes me feel like I have more impact on the game and I'm helping my team more.
All right, tell me a little bit about your off season, getting ready to play both ways.
Well, my off season, the first month consisted of going to a bunch of college camps, getting in front of the college coaches and getting their numbers and everything. And then the second month I came back and I was just with the team, working out, conditioning. We had a lot of conditioning to do because we knew a lot of us were going both ways, so we wanted to make sure that we were ready and prepared for that.
All right, so talk to me about the challenges of learning an offense and play calling and then having to know signals on the defensive side. Have you found that challenging?
Well, I've really found that it helps a lot with each other because with the defense, you'll learn that certain calls go with a certain type of offense. And if your offense runs that offense, then you will learn how to see it in game better, and it'll help you understand why you're doing what you're doing.
All right, so looking at school, so I imagine after season you're going to go straight into getting ready for potential next step.
Yes, sir. I've got a few offers already, and so I'm already committed to West Point.
Okay.
So I'm going to be preparing for that as my next level.
So you'll be preparing a lot more than just football.
Yes,
if you're
sir.
going to West Point. Wow,
Yes, sir.
that's impressive. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Any great memories your time at Dalton that you want to share with us, or maybe something you're looking forward to as a senior?
Well, the great memories that I have has been at the summer camp at Reinhardt, just being with the team day in and day out and just working and doing football. That's really provided a great time to grow bonds with my teammates. And then something I'm looking forward to as a senior is just everything that we do, like senior night, homecoming, all of that.
Awesome. Hang on to those memories. Any pregame superstitions you have that you have to do for the game?
No, not really. If I'm really quiet before the game, then that means I'm completely locked in. But sometimes I'll also be hyped with the team, trying to get my teammates, hyped up and get ready for the game.
We appreciate you being on the show.
Sir.
And good luck from here on out.
Thank you.
Stick around for more Catamount Football Show.
How much is your home worth? Find out at ColdwellBanker.com with an instant estimate of your home's value.
Local expertise matters, and Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding our community home for almost 50 years.
Locally owned and operated with offices in Dalton, Ringo, Calhoun, Cartersville, and Cleveland, Tennessee. We are here to help. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty, guiding you home since 1974.
Go Big Red!
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way. And that is the measure of a man.
Woodland Cafe is ready to serve you pancakes as big as your head. Come on down on Saturday morning after the big game and eat a plate full of hash browns till your belly starts aching. And don't forget to check out what we've got going on at Walnut Hill Farm. Woo!
Welcome back to the Catamount Football Show. Now joined by Bandon Phelan, tight end / defensive end.
Yes, sir.
I've asked all these guys that are going both ways, do you prefer one over the other?
I mean, not really. I just love making plays and being out there as much as I can. That's really what I like to do.
Is it tough learning two positions and having to do both on the same night?
Well, Sophomore year, I broke my hand, so I was basically, for the second half of the season, I was defensive exclusively. So from that point on, I've kind of learned the defense more, and these past 2 years have been just focused on making sure I'm good with the offense and all the playbooks. So it's been pretty synonymous throughout the past 3 years.
Talk to me about your off season, getting ready for this senior year.
This off season, I've just been working out throughout the summer, and ever since the season ended, we've hit the ground running in the weight room, outside, conditioning, running, and then me and a couple buddies would put in some extra work out of school and outside of workouts. We'd just be trying to get ready for the season.
And something you're looking forward to being your senior year, or maybe a favorite memory already, or?
Well, a favorite memory every football season is just being able to enjoy the presence of my teammates and my friends after the games, before the games, throughout the week, during practice. It's just nothing like it, nothing like that brotherhood that you can experience.
That's awesome. So after football, you go right into lacrosse?
Throughout, I take a little bit of time just to work out and get ready for it mentally, and then around January-ish is when I start picking up the stick and getting back familiar into the swing of things with lacrosse.
All right. Just real quick, any pregame superstitions, traditions that you have to do to get ready?
I like to take a quick little nap before, after we've eaten, gone through walkthroughs. I try to sneak like a 15-minute nap. Just helps me calm down a little bit and just get ready and prepared for the game.
All right. We appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you.
Stick around for more Catamount Football Show.
Hey folks, Jason Benson, Ford of Dalton. Purchase a new Ford vehicle from us, you'll be getting more than a great vehicle. We offer an exclusive 10-year warranty on all new Ford vehicles. Best selection we've had in years. I-75 exit 336 or FordofDalton.com.
Go Catamounts! VidLink brings the roar of the track to you. Start your engines! The race is on! Be there for all the action at home with VidLink. You can restart and replay content, watch HD movies, sports, and local channels, all from your television, computer, or smartphone. Backed by local customer service. No contracts. So keep the good times rolling. It's the all-in-one streaming app from OptiLink that gives you the ultimate view. It's a winner. Get VidLink today.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr.
And I'm Chris Hicks.
And we're the Transformers crew.
With over 40 years of experience from brakes, AC tune-ups, oil changes, and custom rebuilt transmissions, Transformers is your #1 automotive repair source. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility conveniently located here on Sugar Road, and we also offer financing for those unexpected repair needs. So come and check out the real professionals, because we are
Transformers.
Transformers Transmission and Complete Auto Repair Specialist.
Coach, been very fortunate with weather on Friday night.
It is. And this is our permanent captains. Jeff Son, Locke, and Striker Woods were elected the other 2 permanent captains. And so we've got a great group of captains that are going to represent us for the rest of the season.
Nice.
Again, we start out, they do a good job of really getting some pressure on our guy. He runs down, there's a great slide right here. Pick up quite a bit of yardage there. We come back here. He throws a great ball down here to Kendricks. Does a great job of catching it.
He adjusts to the ball so well.
He does. He does a great job. That's a great throw, great catch. Come back here with Adriel Hernandez. Great blocking. They seal the edge, and we're able to pick up big yardage. Come back here on a boot. Again with Jeff Son, catches the ball. Great block right there by Bubba, it looks like. To get us down there at about the 6-yard line.
It'd be hard for me not to panic when I turn around and 2 guys looking at me right now.
Oh, I know.
Good job by him.
It is, We come back here and run a little outside zone, do a great job of blocking and sealing the edge, and get down there and getting the points. Great job. Good block there by Striker.
Just one guy that he had to make miss, and everybody else accounted for.
Good hold, snap. Snap was good, kick was good. You know, we're up 7-0. You know, they come back, you can see their speed there. Great job right there by Gongora. Kind of sealing the edge, kicking it out there to him. Came back, they really did a good job. Great job right there by Bannon and Caleb Staten. You know, really attacking, getting up the field and getting up and make the play. That's great. Come back down here on the goal line. They come with a little Sally trap, well-designed play.
Yeah, I agree. Like the first time they set it up well.
They did. Now they had a great kicker. He missed this one here. We get it to Bubba. You know, when Bubba comes out, you know, obviously you can see everybody's got the same problem. You kick it down there. Everybody's got so athletic that they can get the ball. Come here on a little buck sweep. Adro doing what Adro does, just kind of reversing field, using the referee. You know, it's good.
Me.
Come back here with a little counter tray. Great blocking.
Boy, he runs hard.
He does, and he ran hard the other night. You know, he played a ton of plays, but he never let up. See right there, it's a great job. I think he hit 22 miles an hour on his GPS tracker. Well, to put that in perspective, some of the kids they were talking about last night on LSU was just 23 miles an hour.
He needs 1 more mile per hour.
He does, but, you know, he have to get that out of his ankles. Good, another good snap, hold, and kick. So we're up 14-7. You know, going into the game, we felt like it was going to be a shootout, and this is when there are other plays, a little stretch, a little jet sweep. We're in great position.
Yeah, guys, just continue stringing. Here's a heck of a defensive player.
It is. Right here, Gongora does a great job against their guy. I think he's going to USC or committed there or something, but he does a great job.
6'7", 245.
Yeah, he does a great job of going up through his hands, keeping him from catching it. Really, really proud of him. Young man had a great night.
Yeah, he did.
Come back, little speedo, do a good job of holding him up, but the guy can really run as a quarterback. So we're there.
And that was the face mask, I guess.
No, that was in a minute. We hold him to a field goal right here.
Yeah.
And that kicker just pulled it left, and so that's a great defensive stop for us. So we're coming down here, throws a strike right here to Bubba. Come with another little boot. I think you got Bannon right here. Great job. You know, it's so scary as a defensive player when that big tight end makes a catch and starts to turn up field.
And I loved how he used his hands too.
Oh yeah. Getting a little outside zone there to Adriel. Doing a good job of getting the edge and getting what he can get. Here it comes again. Boot.
This is beautiful.
It is a great catch. Number 5, good block right there.
Yeah, nice job, bud.
Good touchdown.
Really, those timing patterns, they do really well. Those two have connected well together.
They have. They've done a great job. Great protection there. He's able to get by his guy. Get in there for the touchdown.
21-7?
Yeah, I believe so.
And the extra points are
critical.
And looking better and better. They look better than they did the first game. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
He looks good throwing the ball.
So they come back out here. They throw a little dump to 10. Again, you can see the size difference between their guy and our guys.
He's a big one.
And so they did a great job of gang tackling him out of bounds. There's Cass Betton getting down the line from the defensive line position. You can see it's important to him. He's getting over there. He's hustling down there. And he's there to clean him up.
They had 2 big receivers. They just didn't have to go to them much.
They did. We come here with a little inside stunt. We slow him down. Luckily, Striker was blocked all the way down the field. He was able to get off his guy and tackle. That's a big tackle for a
That was a
1-yard
great
gain.
play by Striker.
You can see him here. So he's getting double teamed. And so, fortunately, he's down there. Adriel goes to make the play and runs him right into it.
No hesitation, though.
That's great.
He wrapped him up.
He did. He did a great job there. So we're able to get the ball back, come back with a little counter tray.
21-7 with the ball.
Yep, and driving. Come back here, a little toss. The guy does a great job of poking the ball out.
No, he did. He just hit it right on it.
And it was perfect. It was perfect for them. And they come back right after that and is able to get it up in the end zone. So it makes it 21-14. Coming back, great play right here. Great catch by RJ using his hands.
Man, I mean, he has made so many incredible catches this
Oh,
year.
absolutely. And he plays well at corner.
Mhm.
You know, so those guys have done a terrific job. All right, come back here with Adriel. Just kind of pounding. Here it is, kind of same play,
Just
counter
look at
tray.
that red wall going there.
It is.
Hang on to the ball, son.
It is.
Yeah.
You can see it right there. Good arc block. Guy steps out and we're able to seal him down. Great
What a
little
play.
Yeah, great hurdle. Come here. We're able to kick the field goal. It was 4th and 5, I believe, was really important. You know, so we're up 10 with 2 minutes left.
I agree.
So we're able to hold them out. Nearly a great interception by Bubba. So it comes down to 3rd down right here. They're going to try us deep. We're really expecting it and kind of had our guys in position.
Do a good job of not drawing a pass interference or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, again, a great kicker. Kicks it to Bubba. You know, great no block. You know, normally
I agree.
people,
I saw that. Great decision.
And so we're able to go in up 10 at the half.
Every community has its challenges. Ours is no different.
But while some see challenges, we see opportunities.
Opportunities to harness the pride and strengths of Whitfield and Murray County.
The United Way fights for the education, basic needs, and health of everyone in our community.
We are the hand raisers, the game changers, and the problem solvers.
And when we're united,
we can create a community where everyone is a part of something bigger than themselves.
AFG has a new look and a new downtown location. Still the same great service you've come to expect for the last 50 years. Providing health insurance for employers, individuals, and seniors. Come enroll with us and go Big Red.
Well, I'm not lost exactly, but hey, are you planting that tree? Wait, where are the flags? The paint? Didn't you contact 811?
I've dug here before, it's fine.
Contacting 811 to have all underground utilities marked is the law, and it protects us all. Here, let me borrow your cell phone.
Dogs don't use cell phones.
Humans shouldn't dig before contacting 811. I mean, woof.
Online or on the phone, contact 811 at least 2 business days before any digging project. Brought to you by Georgia 811.
Can we keep them?
Come right here with the buck sweep. Jefferson did a great job. You got Kenny coming down from the safety position. A great tackle for loss. Do a good job up front. You see him just shooting
Make
through
him
there.
bouncing it, and he's 5 yards in the backfield. Impressed with our tackling, Coach.
They've done better. You know, tackle's probably evolved. Tackling has evolved more than any other aspect of the game, just because of the rules. It's a great job by Jefferson right there, getting up there, beating his block, using his great effort, great arms, pulling him down. Come back here on 3rd and a ton. We get the quarterback scrambling. Thought we had that one picked. Really thought we had that one picked.
Well played, though. The spy there kept him from, he checked up from going on down the field to get a first down.
Oh, yeah. Good job by Gongora kicking it outside. All right, same play they had been running that they were able to spring this one free. Great job on them, a leg drive. So they brings them within 3. Come out here with a little toss. Adrian would get to the edge. Great block out there by Kenny. A good block right there by RJ. Carrying this guy on pass. Coming down here on 2nd and long. We're coming. Can't throw those. So I turn around and gives them the ball back there to 25. And they're able to come down on the little inside zone play and punch it in to take the lead.
Oh, goodness.
So 45 that got hurt the other night was actually their snapper as well, and so they struggled snapping after that. And so they started going for it.
Going for 2?
Going for 2, yeah.
I see.
Again, there's a go from the 25 all the way down there to the goal line. Look at that.
And, oh, right, yeah, that's after a penalty.
Yeah, from the 25. So it's
Yeah.
15 yards farther than he normally has to kick.
Yeah.
It's a good job of Bubba holding on to the ball there. Come back, Adrian weaving his way through there, taking what he can get and getting out of bounds.
Take care of himself. I like that.
Come back here with a boot, back here to Bannon. Again, turn it around. Great no block there. Getting the ball down inside the 30.
Nice catch. Bubba making a good decision there, not to engage.
Come here on jet sweep to Bubba. He's able to kind of squeeze himself through there. I guess that guy was a little taller, or he can't jump nearly as high as Adriel. Great slant right there to Kenny. Did a great job of catching that off the RPO. Come back here on a little buck sweep. Good job by Mikey pulling, sealing this guy off, kicking him out.
Yep.
Getting out there on the goal line. All right, so that gives us the lead.
Now you have the race is on.
Yep, now we're up 4 at the beginning of the 4th quarter.
And they're having trouble snapping the ball, so that's,
yeah.
What are they doing if they have to kick a field goal?
This is the effort right here of number 9. He comes all the way down. Great tackle right there by Gongora. He comes all the way down the left side and follows the guy is about to make the tackle. So they're driving the ball down the field. Great play right here by Jeff Son coming off the edge. They kind of followed it up, kicked us out there, was able to punch it in. Got to go for 2. They tried a little reverse, and we get blocked into them. But again, Jeff Son does a great job right there of getting the man down. So now it's a 2-point game in their favor. Kick out right here to Adriel.
Nice little stiff arm.
Yeah, so he gets up, gains about 9. Turn around with the RPO off of that. Kenny makes a move. Now it's off to the races.
Wow.
Again, he's another one that hit 22 miles an hour the other day, and so he can run. Great job of
staying on his feet, yes, and getting it in the end zone.
Hitting the pylon, that's great. Good, really sold the RPO.
Oh, he just has a great move.
It is, and then he just turns on. 11 can run too, but does a great job of maintaining inbounds. So we turn around and got to go for 2 because of the way the numbers are. He does a great job of getting down the field and sacrificing himself right there to thread the needle to get the ball across the goal line.
Nice play.
Come back here. They come back with the inside zone there. We come off the edge and get him. They're really just trying to get the ball out. So they drive the ball down, come back with a little bubble screen there. And, I think that's 3rd down. And they turn around and score. Really a critical play. We needed to stop them there. Great job by Cameron State to get through there. So now it's back to a 2-point game. All right, come back here with a just a hard-fought run with Adriel. So they're coming back down at 2 points, and they're able to punch this in. Now it's a 8-point game. They go for 2, and then it turns into a 10-point game. And so we work our 2-minute stuff, does a great job of dragging the guy out of bounds, and that's how it ended. It's actually 39-49, so it was a 10-point game.
Okay. Hey, a lot of heart and guts I saw out there Friday night.
Yeah, tremendous. We never stopped fighting. Never stop fighting, and that's all you can ask for.
Yes, sir.
Kaler Industrial Sales after hours service. This is Raymond. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, sure can. We can meet you in about 15 minutes. Does that work? Hey, Heath, you got to go to work.
I'm go.
Good hit, Aiden. Good hit.
Papa, why are you and Dad always running off to work like that?
Well, at Kaler Industrial, we always tell our customers we don't expect their business, we earn their business.
Direct Packaging is your complete one-stop packaging supplier of choice. In addition to being the largest in-stock packaging and adhesive supplier in North Georgia, Direct Packaging also manufactures boxes while adhering to the same service standards our customers have come to expect. With over 170,000 square feet of packaging and specialty films, boxes, and adhesives, we are the leader for packaging supplies. Direct Packaging is committed to our customers. We have a dedicated fleet ready to serve you. We pride ourselves in being able to deliver upon receipt in a 60-mile radius within a 4-hour window. Our friendly staff is very knowledgeable and willing to help in any way that we can. With years of experience in the packaging industry, we can find the right product that suits your packaging needs. Direct Packaging also believes in supporting our community. We proudly serve by giving back to local organizations that make the Dalton area such a great place to live. Proud of the work we do, dedicated to the customers we serve. Direct Packaging, your largest single-source packaging distributor manufacturer in North Georgia. Contact us today.
54 years. How did we get here? It's that we made meaningful relationships and helped so many people along the way. And that is the measure of a man.
Hey folks, Jason Benson, Ford of Dalton. We're proud to be the only President's Award-winning dealership in the area, a testament to our dedication to customer satisfaction. We've been voted the top Ford dealer in all of Georgia by DealerRater.com. And remember, Ford is built for America and Ford of Dalton is built for you.
Welcome back to Dalton Football Show. Coach, first region road game coming up with Woodland Wildcats. Played them a couple years now, kind of know them, I guess, a little bit what they try to do. So what will we look to see on Friday?
You know, they've got a lot of talent down there. I mean, it's in the Cartersville area. You know, Cartersville's got great players, and Cass has got great players, and Woodland does too. You know, they've had a hard time kind of finding their way, but they run an offense that's very similar to what we've seen for the last several weeks. And, you know, their quarterback's good. He's very mobile, can run the ball well. He throws the ball down the field. And they really do work hard to get him the ball and allow him to carry it out in space, you know, and you just hope that a team like that with that kind of talent just doesn't put it together against you. And so every region game is important, but especially with one loss, every game matters.
Speaking of the kicker, we saw last Friday night kicking it literally out of the stadium nearly.
He kicked it from the 25-yard line to the goal line, Coach. I mean, 20.
Yeah, that was incredible.
That's the farthest I've ever seen the ball kicked.
What about special teams for Woodland? They got anything special?
Not quite like that guy. That guy really is special. But, you know, they're adequate. They get a lot of work at it. And so, you know, special teams is a critical phase of the game, certainly for us, when we've got to work all phases of the game.
What about managing the logistics, getting to the game?
Yeah, with us being on the road, you know, we've not been on the road in a month. And so we'll leave here at whatever time it is. It allows us to get there about 5:30. We try to get to away games at 5:30 so that we can get all of our stuff done. And so we're basically on the same pregame schedule.
Are we going to be on charter? Or?
We'll be on the regular buses.
Regular buses?
Yeah, it's close enough that we're able to do that. And First Student does a great job of getting us down there.
All right, very good. Stay tuned for more Dalton football.
Welcome to Carpets and Furniture of Dalton. Our 250,000 square foot showroom is filled with every kind of indoor and outdoor furniture imaginable, ready to take home today, along with a huge selection of custom cabinets, appliances, lighting, and accessories. Need flooring? We have that too. Shop our massive selection of in-stock carpet, hardwood, LVT, ceramic tile, and area rugs. Take advantage of our free design consultation to make your home look its best. Visit us today at Carpets and Furniture of Dalton.
Your destination for home.
Experience the power of the links. OptiLink's streaming app VidLink, powered by its fastest internet service, GigLink. Your link to reliable remote access to healthcare. Your link to the best educational opportunities. Your link to our community's only local provider. Your link to the ultimate in entertainment choices and gaming experiences. No interruptions and faster downloads power up your life with the perfect combination of speed and entertainment. VidLink and GigLink. Upgrade today and get the power of the link.
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Builtwell Bank.
Have you been told it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks to repair your transmission?
Hogwash, not here at Transformers Transmission.
We've got most of your domestic transmissions in stock and ready to go.
All back with a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
Come see us.
Welcome back to Dalton Football. Hey, Coach, before we let everybody go here, big night, Friday night, Hampton Creek, Dalton Junior High School night there, and had a lot of the youth guys there.
We did. We had all of our 6th, 7th, and 8th grade teams there, all our coaches, all the cheerleaders. Really, really special night, you know, to see those kids that are getting ready to come here. You know, they were out in the spirit line. It was great coming out. To see all those kids there on the side when we're warming up, I mean, it's really exciting.
Yeah, and just a lot of good numbers, it looked like.
Absolutely. I think there's 126 kids, football-wise, on 3 teams down there, and that's a lot.
Yeah, good stuff. Big road game coming up. What about meals? We need to thank anybody that's taking care of us on our meals.
You know, just always, Quarterback Club does a fantastic job. Really, the parents are so special. You know, every Tuesday night, we feed the kids a team dinner that the parents put on. TK Wings has helped us out with that, and they'll help us out this Tuesday night. And, you know, on Wednesdays, the Quarterback Club has got people that have come in, donated either their time or food in order to feed the kids on Wednesday.
It's amazing how many people and organizations it takes to get involved and take care of the football program.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, I was able to speak at the seniors dinner Thursday night. Really enjoyed that, getting to know some of those guys a little better, and ate pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to say I put on an exhibition, but I may have put on an exhibition.
I would have.
What about Friday? Will we be feeding them after the game Friday?
Yeah, we'll probably have something with them to grab and go and kind of get on the bus right after that game. You know, while it's an away game, it's not quite as far as some of the other ones.
Right.
But it's far enough to let's get something on our belly.
See, I'm trying to take care of you guys.
Yes.
I hope you realize it. And of course, we mentioned the Quarterback Club and Andy and doing great things. And the Spirit Line was great, having the middle school guys out there, or I should say Hampton Creek and Dalton Junior High. But I'm still looking for my letterman to get out there.
Yeah.
And just participate and bring these kids out, man.
Absolutely.
It's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
I hope to see you down at Woodland. Let's support the guys. See you next Friday night. Go Big Red.